Hello you, this is APB by Tengen and Domark on the Commodore 64, and I've got this on cassette, bought this at the time, back in the day, and it even came with a poster. I say poster, it's the same size as the TV screen, but look, you can see it there now, it all fits on screen, and just held on there by the static of the TV screen, and also known as All Points Bulletin. That's what APB stands for. Oops, just dropped the cassette. Yeah, I've got it on cassette, but I remember it being a bit of a pig of a multi-load. Unfortunately, I have a hooky copy on disc, so that is what we are playing. Still off, and you can see it was cracked by Unc Ben on the 26th of July 1989 for Baby Gang. Naughty, naughty, but thank you, because it means I've got a disc copy when I only had a cassette copy. Finding disc copies for sale in Britain was not easy. Basically, if you had a disc drive and a game was out on disc, and if there was a copy of it in your local game shop, that was the disc game you were buying that month. There was not really much choice in the matter. It was like, oh, there's a game on disc, I'm buying that regardless. And most of the time, it turned out to be quite lucky for me with Thalamus games and like, but. You know, otherwise it was like, oh well, we'll just have to play it on tape. Anyway, let's knock this lamp off and hit space to continue. And hope it loads, because otherwise I'm stuck loading from tape. Hey, there we go. Never saw this in the arcade. No, I tell a lie, I saw it once, and the cab was broken, so I didn't get to play it. The controls were all over the bloody shop, I think, from what I remember. It just turned up one day in Porthcawl and wasn't very, the cab wasn't in very good condition. It's like, no. Right, are we, do I need to press space again? Yes, I need to press space again. Thanks for telling me, guys. I think I played this on the Amiga. I think a friend had this at the time. But I don't have it on the Amiga. So, we are stuck with this version. The only version I played in this, the Amiga version on this. Haven't played it on Specky or anything like that. Come on. Sitting in the dark here, talking to myself. Doesn't seem to be doing much. Do I hit space again? When you're ready, game. I don't want to be loading from tape, because it's a pain in the chuff with a multi. I mean, this is already tedious, just coming from disc. Are you going to do anything? At least let me know if you're doing something. I'm not getting any light flickering on the disc drive. That fire button doesn't seem to be doing anything. Nor does space, F1 or anything like that. I'm just going to pop the light on a minute. See if there's anything in the instructions about playing from hooky copies. You play the role of Officer Bob, a tough cop, in the challenging cartoon-style game whose job is to patrol the streets of the city and apprehend various criminals. Yeah. What about actually starting the game? Atari ST, Amiga, Commodore 64, use joystick. Amstrad CPC, Spectrum, and IBM PC. Use joystick or define keys. Commodore load, there we go. Press Control and small enter if you're on Amstrad. Type load on Spectrum, yeah, and then it goes into Spanish. That's helpful. Doesn't say anything about it. When the screen is entirely black, what you're supposed to do. Let us see what we can do here. No. Right, well, I will hit reset then. Oh, there we go. Let's just go with normal reset. We'll do it the normal old-fashioned way. LOAD Shift $. That gives me a directory, and comma 8 designates the disk drive, not the tape drive. That has loaded in the directory. We now go list. And there it is on the disc. I wonder whether that is what I loaded before, whether that's just an intro screen and that is what I actually want to load. That looks like there's some more data than just 56 bytes. So then we go comma 8, comma 1 to designate automatically load what you have loaded in, or automatically run what you've loaded in from 8 being the disk drive, and we hit enter. Educational, you see. Are we going to get anything? It is whirring away, is that disk drive? Maybe the crackdro would have actually told us that that was just for the picture and to load up the bulletin file for the rest of it. But we shall see. Some loading lines by now would have been nice, but it is still whirring away on that disk drive. We still have a light on up there. Well, we have two lights on. We have power light and we have disk read. So waiting, 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 waiting. I could have installed the fast load from the from my cartridge, but a lot of times some of these crack games, unless they were frozen with Action Replay cartridge, a lot of them don't really like loading from that. So a lot of them do, but a lot of them, when they're being finicky, it's best to just drop to plain original vanilla Commodore 64 basic rather than fast load and try from there. But it doesn't help with the speed when you do it that way. It is chugging away up there. It is whirring and whirring, which is a good sign, if a little tedious. Oh, light's gone out. Ah, out of memory error, ready. Wonderful! Well, just for the sheer hell of it, let's see what happens when I press run, type in run. Anything? No. What happens if I do list? No. Okay, well, let's try it with a fast load. F3 to bring up directory. Bit easier, isn't it? Let's hit F1 on that instead. Ooh. No. That does not look like it's done anything. No. Nothing happening. Bum, 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 bum. Bring up directory again. Was there anything else we could try on there? It's just for the hell of it. Try the next load bit of the disk. No, no, no. Let's go back to that first one, see if there are any instructions in there. No, we've got a black screen. Well, we've not had a load fail for a while, have we? So, this is going to be the first load fail of 2018, isn't it? Although it's still currently 2017 when I'm filming this, but by the time it goes up. Oh, bum ba bum 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 bum. I mean, what is that Krillian C set? I don't know what half these things are on here, but it looks like demo stuff. Yes? Anything? No? That's not happy, is it? Restart. I said restart. Oh, switch it off and on again. I'm going to wear out my power switch at this rate. What's Doobie? Let's at least see what Doobie is, eh? Baby Gang present your Doobie. Please disconnect your final cartridge. Well, this isn't a final cartridge, so welcome to Doobie. A new demo from the Baby Gang. This is just a simple demo made for fun. Excuse me. School time again. Oh, that's going to be slap space. It's a multi-part one then. Maybe that's because the cartridge is in. Oh, I see it's got some rotating sprites there. But obviously the rasters aren't happy, are they? But yeah, there's definitely some rotatey bits going on around there. Then again, maybe it worked better on my other C64, or maybe it would work better without a cartridge in. Who knows? That's that. That's a Baby Gang demo being played very, very badly. And APB played not at all. But, there we go. I shall have to try again with APB, but not right now, because I haven't got much time left. So, look forward to that one on another one, hopefully, because I do remember it being quite fun. But, hey ho, there we go. I hope you enjoyed watching. Catch you on the next one, maybe. Ta-ta. No, wait, come back. I found another copy on another disc. Cracked, Trained and Level Packed by the Yattering and Tridos. There we go. So, let's see if this one's working. I have no idea. I've only just got this far myself. Let's press space. Anything? Oh yeah, okay. Now we have a black screen. Hey, do you want unlimited demerits? Do we want to cheat like mofos? Go on then. Stop the timer. Let's do no, otherwise there'll be absolutely no challenge. Infinite gas. Yeah. So unlimited demerits and unlimited gas, but we still got to keep within the time limit. That's still a bit of a challenge, isn't it? He says, justifying himself. No, actually, I don't have a great deal of time before Mr. BSB's Sweary Train Simulator turns up. So, that suddenly got brighter, that font then, didn't it? That was odd. I'm going to watch this now and see whether anything changes again. Yeah, okay, that's an interesting effect that it's doing. Press siren to start, otherwise known as fire button. Oops, I think we missed something there. Right. Oh yeah, and see, now we're loading again. You can see how this is a pain on tape, can't you? I mean, it's been a pain in the chuff already. There we go. The holding fire button causes your steering wheel loader there to, say, pull over. I've already picked up a hitchhiker, because hitchhiking is illegal apparently. And we've helped the people who are broken down there. And arresting all these cones, and there's my parking spot for Officer Bob. There we go, simple start to just getting used to the hang of the steering and what you're supposed to do. So you're all au fait with that now, yeah? You're all good? Yeah? Right, good. As your chief would say to you during the cutscenes, on the Amiga version at least. Right, so litterbugs only take to be hit with the siren once, or one time, to arrest. Other things take more repeated hits with the siren. There we go, see, there's these guys. They are dropping things from their car, causing an awful mess in the countryside because there is McDonald's wrappers all over the place. Look, you can go all over the place if you want to. I can go down this way. Let's go up here and let's get this donut and this bag of money. Oops. There's no music while you play that. Oh no, there is music when you play. It just kicks in after a while once you've got your amount of that. You've got all the come on, there we go. See, that's how you get extra time at the donut shop, of course. Let's pick up that person for hitchhiking, because you're not supposed to be doing that, you naughty, naughty person. You could be moided. Let's get that. You know what? Seeing as I've got all I need to, let's drive back to the police station rather than doing it the long way round. Seeing as we can do multiple demerits, it doesn't matter how many times we crash here, does it? We couldn't go. Oh, you do crash very, very easily. Maybe if I'm driving on the grass, it'll be better. Ooh. Ooh. Right. My Officer Bob parking spot should be at the other end of the police station here. There it is. There we go. Rather than going all the way around the map. And loading again. Yeah, I have said that the multi-load was a pain in the chuff, haven't I, on cassette? Here we go. And so on and so forth. And loading in again, even though I'm pretty sure it's the same map. You're just having to add different types of cars each time. Now I've got to get 4 litterbugs and I've got to give one person help if we're breaking down. But what if no one's broken down, eh? How am I supposed to... I suppose I make people break down. Let's get that donut. Wait. Anyone in the field broken down? Anyone over here? Let's have a look up this way. Okay, not sure what's happening over here. No, do not want to be going around that way. Wonder what this is here. Is this... Ooh, we've got the donut back again. What's up this side? I think that's like a sewage treatment plant. Oh look, someone needs help. There we go. I'll just get a few more litterbugs while I'm on my way. Let's take this detour. A detour to a bag of money. Right. Someone's repaired the site. They're very efficient at repairing things in this city, aren't they? Then wouldn't you be if there were bags of money, $5,000 lying around the place? You'd be willing to help out, wouldn't you? Yeah, I'll fix that. I'll just pay myself with this money that I've found here, yeah? Right, not sure where we are in relation to the police station, but there seem to be a lot of cars parked up around here. This is a strange mix, isn't it? It's very Spectrum high-res graphics for the buildings, very chunky Commodore 64 graphics for the sprites, and the yeah, the cars are chunky. The ooh, right, we can have. Let's have acceleration. Can we get more than one? No, we can't. That's upgraded my car now. Only 50. Don't need to stop for gas. I am fine for gas, thank you very much. Oh, I've run out of time. Wasn't watching the time, was I? Having too much fun. Should have put infinite time on. Still, I completed my round for the day. Does that count? Or am I still in trouble? There we go. Otherwise you breathe fire in your face. And you get dragged outside and kicked into the bins. Right, so honkers, so traffic, taxi drivers beeping their horns all the time. That's apparently illegal. So we're going to be arresting them as well. Litterbugs and honkers. I'm not going to take the detour, I'm going to go this way. There we go, we will get you. There we go, took 2 goes to get him. I'm going to drive down the wrong way down the highway. So I'm a police officer and I can do whatever I like. That's not a donut to pick up there, is it? No. That's me being silly. No idea what I'm doing there, but there we go. Oh, let's get another... oh, guns. Guns. Yay, now we can shoot people. By holding air fire and pushing forwards. That'll come in handy, won't it? Amazing it's taken an American cop this long to get guns. Haha, there we go, I got him by shooting him. There we go. The wheel does seem to be going a bit slow now. Damn, very slow when I hit the side. So 3 honkers and a hitcher. Damn. Yep, 2 honkers left. Can I? Oh! I'm going to go back for them. Because I'm a nice, caring cop. Even though I'm supposed to be getting hitchers. There we go. I just need to find a hitchhiker. I wonder if I can shoot them with my gun. Or will that be seen as a bad thing? I think that's extra time there from the donut shop if you go through there. Obviously, don't seem to have got me. Ah, there we go, there's a hitchhiker. So when you've just got one left, you just get the beat starting up. Get out of the way, you. You are going to get shot. Apparently, if they are innocent, you are immune to bullets. That seems to me like a recipe for disaster. Well, we'll see if you're innocent or not. We'll shoot you, and if you die, then you were guilty. Officer Bob Space. There we go. I have my own parking space. How lovely is that? And there's another day down. Pooh. And watching loading loads again, but at least it's not too bad on this version. Oh, right, he was telling you there that there's a guy selling drugs out of a van and you've got to go and get him. So basically, you've got to, you've got to get your hitchers and your honkers and your help. But when you see I think it's a green van, or it's a woman with a pink, there's a car that I will have to get in a bit. Where's the upgrades? Armour, speed, I think. We'll have a bit more speed. There we go. That's really quite fast now, isn't it? Probably help if I get on the correct side of the road, wouldn't it? There we go. 2 more honkers, that'll do me. We need to find someone to give them some help, and we need to tell a hitchhiker that they shouldn't be doing that. Oh, for heaven's sake, let's overtake them here. There we go, there's some help. Very quickly help them. Oh, get out of my way. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Right. Pretty sure the bad guy appears around this way somewhere. The one that you've got to arrest. There he is. I think I got him already. that yellow thing there, that as soon as I hit him, he pretty much... Right, I think that was him. Normally you'd chase him around for a bit. But, apparently no, not this time. I'm running out of time and I need to get back to my parking space. If I remember correctly, it was back this way, wasn't it? Damn, what are they doing on both sides of the road? Oh, me no likey. Oh, Oh, I was just about to shoot a hitchhiker. So let's see, is this... am I going to be told that I successfully arrested the bad guy? That the APB was put out about? That I pressed fire and skipped without realising? Well done. Oh, now we look for a doper, so maybe I didn't. Maybe I did. Yeah, because if I remember correctly as well, you have to elicit a confession from the bad guys by waggling the joystick to shake them violently, and you have to do it in before the chief gets down the stairs and opens the door and finds out what you're doing. Because that never happens, obviously, in real life. Excuse me, have a quick drink. Right here. Oh, we're facing the other way for once. Of course, we don't have to do it this way. Look how many of those guys are there on that other side of the road. I'm going to go and... Oh, now they're on this side of the road. Well, of course they are. You sod off. There we go. That erased my demerits, but I didn't have any demerits. But there you go, you get the idea. I've had demerits. It's not all just money, which is a bonus. Money is always a bonus, isn't it? All I could do with some money as a bonus now after Christmas. If anybody has any spare money they'd like to give away, do hit me up. Dopers, hitchers, and help. Ooh. I seem to have lost my gun. It's making this a bit more tedious now because I actually have to hit them with the pull over sign. They go, no, it's not actually, it's a lovely cardigan. You... Yes, I know I pulled out without looking, but I'm a police officer. I'll have them. Let's try not to end up in that ditch there. Damn. So we need to find 2 hitchhikers. See how tedious it is when you don't have a gun? Does that give me any time? I don't know what that's happening there. Oh, no, I have got a gun. Right. Right, and I've just got to find another hitchhiker. And there's another hitchhiker. Lovely. Can I have some of these donuts, please? I could probably do with the time. Yeah, there we go. That's half my time, isn't it? Ooh, let's get some of these. Back to the bonus stuff. Ooh. Darn it. There we go. Lovely job, Officer Bob. The loading does get tedious after a while, doesn't it? That's the problem with this game. If you could just drive around the city and just have larks, but the time limit running out and then having to load it. Ah, there we go. Get this crook today. Bernie Gasman. Wanted for arson. Highway 20, Forest by Bar. Ram suspect off-road to arrest. I forgot to look at what the actual car looked like. Still, I'm sure it'll just look different from everyone else. I'm going to turn around and go this way, thank you very much. Right, so we've got to get dopers, hitchers, honkers and help. How are we doing all that fun? Dopers and hitchers is what we're after. Why can't I fire? Oh, now I can fire. Firing does seem a little off at times. Lucky there's no one at these junctions when you cross over, isn't it? You are being annoying, wobbling around all over the place there. Five more dopers and a hitcher and a help. That's you. Go. annoying. I'm going to drive through here to overtake you. 3 more dopers. 2 more dopers. There's a hitchhiker. Right, there we go. Now we just got to look out for Bernie Gasman, isn't it? Extra time. Sod it. Let's see if we can see where Bernie Gasman is. Let's say by Highway 25, wasn't he? This appears to be 65, and I have no idea where 25 is in relation to 65. But that's 55, so I'm probably making a big mistake by driving past there and not pulling in at the end of my shift. But I want to see if I can see Bernie Gasman. And I'm probably not going to do it, am I? 75. Where the heck is number 25? See, I suppose if I had the infinite time thing, you could drive around all around the place until you eventually found them. But I didn't, so we can't. So there we go. Whoa! Do you? You lose your license for that. He's going to have got away, isn't he? Hold on. Anywho, we've been going quite a while here now. This has been 20 minutes now, and I think you've got the idea. So I think I'll knock it on the head on this one now. It's spent so long trying to get the blooming thing to load, and it carries on like this. And after a while, it starts to get tedious. After a while, you say it's already got tedious. Well, before we get to that point, hopefully. It just keeps going and adding more and more cars, and we could be going infinitely now with no demerits and things like that. So I think this is probably as good a time as any to knock it on the head. So that's APB on the Commodore 64. We got there eventually. Hope you enjoyed watching. Catch you on the next one maybe. Ta-ta.